our final topic of the day. It's the Reddit topic of the week. So, starting this episode, we're going to be taking a topic from Reddit, and we're going to kind of like briefly discuss it from Reddit, whatever we want.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's going to be from, are we going to do all of Reddit or our gaming?
Our gaming, I think.
Okay,
just find something interesting there. So, Elias brought up a really good one, and he's going to tell you.
I'm going to pull
it
it up
is.
now just so we
He's
can
gonna
read
pull
it to
it up.
everybody.
He's not ready.
It's a good thing you specified because I was going to go into like
We're also not going to
some
reference
weird part of Reddit.
We're not going to reference. We're not going to space dicks. We're not going to reference comments that people made on the subreddit.
We're going to talk about it.
We are the comments.
It's a live thread.
Right. So the topic today is, what was a video game you played that taught you classic doesn't necessarily mean fun? And conversely, what's a game that taught you old doesn't necessarily mean outdated?
Okay. So, like, what old game did you go, wow, that's a classic, but it's not great?
No, or like, I don't know. Like,
and what old game were you like, oh, wow, this is actually pretty good? Doesn't necessarily mean it's like a bad game. There's a lot of games that I feel that way about.
Yeah.
Mitzi, what about you?
Yes.
Do you need a second to think it over?
There's so many. But
any that jump out at you.
wait,
like,
what's the name of that game? That you're just the little thing at the bottom and you pew 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 and then the
Galaga?
That one. Is it that one?
Is
Galaga?
that the one?
You're a ship?
Space Invaders, maybe?
Space Invaders, I think.
Or Space Invaders.
That you shoot the little.
Are you just rolling at the bottom?
Yeah.
Space Invaders.
So that's a classic. Bores the shit out of me.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that is a classic game.
So
also,
that was something you played that taught you that classic doesn't necessarily mean fun.
Doesn't necessarily mean fun.
Okay.
Doesn't always.
So
mean
what's
fun.
a game that taught you that an old game that doesn't necessarily mean that it's outdated? That you
like
played
an old game that you were like, oh, this is fun.
I thought James was gonna look at me because he knew what I was gonna say. I was like, Tetris?
He can't mind read.
I can play Tetris for hours.
Tetris is
hours. And I love it. And everyone hates it.
Tetris is so good. Why does everyone hate Tetris?
Because they lose against me.
Oh, well, I mean, that's different story. Tetris is such a great example of like gameplay is king.
Elias is so making fun of me right now. Pac-Man's another one I could play over and over.
Yeah,
and over.
Pac-Man's
But like
great.
these are like real old school. Like I'm reaching.
Yeah, it's like old.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's
But
like
they
maybe
they don't seem outdated to you.
No, I could play those forever.
Okay.
They are prime examples. Like as long as your gameplay is good, that game will live on forever.
Right.
People will be playing Tetris in 50 years.
Yeah.
Because it's just a good game.
Yeah.
Like it's fun.
Has Tetris been out for 50 years?
More.
Probably more.
Really?
Also, like in my Switch is brand new. I have Tetris on the Switch.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get Puyo Puyo Tetris. That's what
Oh
you have,
yeah,
right?
that's what I have. Yeah.
I want to get Puyo Puyo Tetris. Puyo Puyo is like a different kind of game. It's similar to Tetris, except it involves connecting colors instead of like matching colors.
Oh okay.
But it's like in the same like it's going down the grid and stuff like that.
Right. Okay.
What about you?
Well, a game that I played that taught me that classic doesn't necessarily mean fun, for me at least, was Castlevania.
Which one?
Any of them. Just
all of them.
Just any side scroller in the Castlevania thing for me. Like
even Symphony of the Night.
I've played a bunch
on PS1.
Yeah.
Where you play Alucard.
Yeah.
On
Just
PS1. It's like an RPG.
It didn't do much for me.
Really?
I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. The game was good, but it just for me, I was like, well, this is a classic game, but it doesn't necessarily. It's not fun for me. Like I was just kind of like,
You're
okay.
just like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good though. The art was great.
Incredible.
Like, it looked to me like a well-designed game. It played fluidly, but I don't know. It didn't really hold my attention. But then conversely, like the question asks, an old game that I can still play to this day without any issue is the first Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh
really?
Yeah.
I hate Sonic. Not that I hate it. It's just like
Sonic.
I'll play it for maybe 5 minutes and then put it down and be like, nope, I'm done.
surprised you can make it that far. I don't get out of half of the Green Hill Zone.
I mean, another one two more for me is Streets of Rage. I could play Streets of Rage basically indefinitely.
Streets of Rage is fun.
Oh, you know what's a good one also?
And also, what? No, what? Go ahead.
I was going to say, you say first.
Oh, I was going to say, God damn it, you threw me off now. Oh, NBA Jam.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Ooh, from downtown.
Guys, we're not going to talk about one of the best classics ever.
What?
Mario? Super Mario?
Can I be real honest with you guys right now?
Do you not like Super Mario?
No.
I am not a huge fan of the Mario franchise.
Everybody go to Elias's Instagram and just
Murder him.
Murder him. And
Like,
his
don't get me
Twitter
wrong.
And shit.
He's one of the celestial beings of the video game universe.
He is the celestial.
But
video game.
Dude,
to me,
what?
he's a lesser god to me. Like his.
What?
So if you're not
A demigod, if you will,
but
even.
you're not
it's so
into
fun.
hold on, but you're not into side scrollers. You're not into
Oh,
platformers.
okay.
I am to a degree. Like Streets of Rage is a side scroller, kind of.
It's a brawler.
I know, but you're side scrolling
No,
across
I'm
the
talking
map.
about- I'm talking about a platforming side. I'm talking about
Like, it
a
moves.
classic side scroller.
Correct.
Not
Like
particularly.
Mario, technically
I play Sonic. I mean, Sonic's a side
It's not a
scroller.
fucking platform.
Fucking guys, so upset.
Whatever. But so I mean, if you're not into that kind of game, like Mega Man,
I never played any of the Mega Mans.
Mega Man's so good.
Mm.
So really quick, let me answer. The classic video game that I don't personally like, that's like considered, a classic. Any of the old Kirby games.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of see.
I don't really I don't love them. The newer ones were like a little better, but I didn't love the Kirby games.
Okay. All right.
I thought really going on a limb or anything. And then classic games, I fucking hate, really Asteroids. I fucking hate.
Wow. Old school.
Really old games. I'm just like,
oh no.
Pong.
I like Pong because it's competitive.
I know, but I was just going as far
is
back as I could.
But the only thing that keeps Pong
Chess.
alive for me is competitive.
Strategio.
I mean, I like older games though. I don't know. I feel like a lot of classic games, my dog's adorable.
Oh my God.
I feel like a lot of classic games I genuinely enjoy for the most part. I mean, there's not really anything that besides those, just because I don't like the aesthetic. I think it's pretty much I don't know.
Wait, did you mention a game you do like? That's
I fucking love a ton of games that are old. Castlevania games I really like. I like Mega Man games are really, really good. Any really any competent platformer.
Mm-hmm.
I really love so the Mega Mans, the Marios.
So I would imagine
Yoshi's Island is one of my favorites.
Bomberman.
Bomberman I fucking love.
I love that one.
I forgot completely. The first Street Fighter was one game that taught
wow.
me that a classic game does not necessarily mean it's outdated.
Oh yeah.
Because I love the original
You can go
first
back
Street
to that.
Fighter ever.
Mm-hmm.
That and the first Mortal Kombat. Oh my god.
Well, just I can go back to A Link to the Past, right
Oh, yeah.
now.
Bro,
Oh,
I
Zelda.
can play the whole thing.
the
Zelda.
first Pokemon game.
Fuck yeah. Pokemon.
Any of the first Pokemon.
Nope. Hate it.
What?
Pokemon Red and Blue. Can't play them anymore.
No,
Shut-
I'll let it slide. No, hey, listen, you guys almost lynched me for not playing Zelda or
Everybody
Mario.
go to James's and lynch him.
Okay, maybe that's one for me that I don't think is a classic game that I don't think is fun. The Red and Blue at the time were great, but now I need more. And it's,
that's fair.
Because
the thing is, Pokemon's
We're
been
spoiled
building,
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
no, we
Pokemon's
are.
been building to the point where it's give me my full console RPG of this fucking IP,
Already, please.
and then to go back and go to the starting line, I'm no, we've
yeah.
gone
Okay,
too
I
far.
can-
We've
Yeah.
gone too far.
We've got. I'm so close. Give me
Okay.
the fucking.
I see
Give it
that.
to me.
I can see
You know,
that.
so so yeah, I guess that's a classic game that I wouldn't like. But other than that, I love old competent games. Bad games are bad, right?
Yeah.
So you go back, if a bad game is bad, it's bad. It was probably bad back then. You just didn't know it.
Because you didn't know about all the good things that were to
Yeah,
come.
you didn't know about all the good things that were coming.
That was a good question.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that one.
Should we?
I like that one a lot. I
should
think that's good.
Did you want to shout out to
I
the
think that was
person
good.
on Reddit that asked that question?
Oh yeah.
That made the post?
It is. Thank you,
Saunders.
Saunders. SAWNDERZ. That was a question on our gaming from Saunders. So thank you, Saunders.
That was a really good question.
Thank you for your input that you didn't know you were gonna do. Puppet strings. So yeah. Where can everyone find everyone? So Mitzi, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Mitzi Mouse or at Mermaid Mitzi or Facebook or whatever.
Elias?
Go crazy.
I won't use the same stupid in the club joke. That was only good once. If you start
Funny in
singing
the
I'm gonna
club.
punch you straight in the neck.
What
No,
you
Instagram
need.
and Twitter. Eli the Captain.
Uh-huh.
One of them has underscore. I forget which one. You'll figure it out.
Elias, I don't.
Is it the Twitter or the Instagram, Elias?
The Twitter or the Instagram? No, I think it's Twitter is the one that has the underscore. Yeah, it is.
So
Instagram
Twitter's
is the one that's
Eli
just
underscore the captain.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
just put Elias's number in my phone today, and I didn't know his last name, so I just put Elias the Captain.
that's
Fuck
usually
yeah.
how most people.
His last
you
name
know.
is the Captain.
Yeah.
Do you get why it's the captain?
No, is it El Capitan?
No.
No.
What?
Because
That'd
his
be an
last- you
amazing
don't know his
last name, though.
No, that's why
Think
I
about
wrote.
the clues I gave the audience.
I don't know. Titanic.
Nope, I'm not gonna give it to you. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter under Jigamuth, JIGGAMUTH. I guess you could follow me on like Twitch and other stuff. Any social media they're looking for, search Jigamuth and I'll probably be on there. And then you can also follow our YouTube channel.
Duh.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right down below this. Just hit subscribe.
Throw a
And
like
then
on there. Maybe some
if-
comments would be
yeah,
nice.
leave a comment. Let us know what you liked about the episode. Let us know what you didn't like about the episode.
We talk back.
Yeah, things about maybe things that you want us to talk about. Things you want to hear.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. We don't bite unless you want us to bite.
That's really weird. Don't
I hope
stop
that gets
that.
picked up.
That's inappropriate.
So yeah, thank you for watching episode 4 of the Chattercast. We'll be back next week with more of the nerdy stuff that you love and we love. So stay beautiful, stay safe, and stay nerdy.
Love you. Bye.
Kiss.
Don't look at me.
Oh.